Have you ever walked through your front door and felt something change inside you? Like a heavy weight lifted just because you were home? Today's story is about that exact miracle, when home became my healing place. If you've ever needed a sanctuary, a soft place to land, or a place where your soul could be mended, this video is for you. Years ago, after a season of loss and confusion, Jonah returned to the home he grew up in. The same small house on Maple Street where the windows fogged in winter and the porch light always burned. He had been pushed around by life, a painful breakup, a job loss, and the slow grief of unmet expectations. He tried to fix everything on his own, but one evening he found himself exhausted and broken. So he did something he hadn't done in a long time. He went home. Walking through the familiar hallway, Jonah noticed the ordinary details he'd missed. His mother's chipped teacup on the table, the picture of him at 8 with a missing front tooth, the smell of cinnamon that always meant comfort. He was greeted not with questions about his failures, but with a warm cup of tea, an unhurried hug, and the quiet acceptance that comes from being seen and loved. Over the next weeks, home did something unexpected. Conversation replaced silence. Laughter slowly returned. His sister taught him how to wash dishes again without making it feel like a chore. They turned it into a ritual of memory sharing. His father shared stories of resilience that Jonah had never heard, simple lessons stitched into ordinary moments. The home that once felt like a refuge of routine became a place where sorrow could be spoken aloud, where grief could be named, and where healing could quietly begin. Pause for a second and think. Where is your healing place? Maybe it's a home, maybe it's a church pew, or maybe it's the car you drive to clear your head. For Jonah, home became a living sanctuary, a place that didn't fix him with grand gestures, but with steady, ordinary love. What detail about home brings you comfort? Share it in the comments. Your memory might be the anchor someone else needs today. The true heart of this story is not just that Jonah found relief, but that the home itself was transformed into a place of spiritual restoration. The meals shared around a table became prayers in action. The small acts, mending a sweater, making a simple soup, listening without judgment, became a daily ministry of love. In those moments, Jonah realized that healing is often not dramatic. It is slow, it is patient, and it is carried out by people who choose to stay. More importantly, the family modeled what it means to trust God in the ordinary. Their quiet faith, a whispered prayer before dinner, a practiced habit of gratitude, entered Jonah's life like soft sunlight. He felt safe enough to let down defenses, to cry, to repent, and to hope. Home was not simply shelter. It became a place where God's healing touched a wounded heart. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for just a moment and picture your home. The light, the sounds, the textures. If you're not with family right now, imagine the face of someone who makes you feel seen. Let that memory hold you for a moment. This is how healing begins. One breath, one memory, one person deciding to show up. Let us give thanks. Psalm 107:9 tells us, "For he satisfies the longing soul, and the hungry soul he fills with good things." Often, God answers our hunger for comfort through the people He places in our homes. When home becomes a healing place, it is because God's love is reflected in the kindness and patience of family members. Thank God for the sanctuary He provides, sometimes through imperfect hands and ordinary love. If this story moved you, take one small step today. Call someone who has been your shelter, your mom, your dad, your grandparent, or a friend who's been like family, and say, "Thank you." If reconciliation is needed, take the courageous step to reach out. Healing often begins with a single call, one honest sentence, one simple act of showing up. Subscribe to A Gift Called Family for more stories about faith, family, and the quiet miracles that change our lives. Share this video with someone who needs to know that home can still be a healing place. And if this story helped you, leave a comment. Your voice may be the light someone else needs today.